Have you been checking out the Allswell lineup of mattresses and wondering what's the story with the Allswell brick? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, I'm IMSCNet.com, and we have our solo review of the Allswell brick mattress. This is one of 5 beds that Allswell has to offer, and given the name, you'd expect it to be pretty firm, which it is, but we're going to be talking about everything you need to know, including what it's made of, what it's going to feel like for you to sleep on, how firm it actually is, how much it costs, and who might ultimately want to think about getting the brick. If that sounds good and you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And let's just dive right in by covering the policy info you should expect should you decide to order a mattress from Allswell. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. Now, Allswell did send us out their beds for free so we could test them out and tell you about them, but if you get one for yourself, you're gonna start with free bed-in-a-box shipping. The unboxing process for the Allswell brick and pretty much all online bed-in-a-box mattresses is gonna be pretty much identical. You just bring it inside, you open it up, you rip off all the plastic. There's an unfortunate amount of plastic, but that's just kind of how it needs to be. And then you watch your new mattress inflate. Now, there are a couple things I want to mention for the unboxing process. Number one, you should always have someone there to help you out. I've unboxed quite a few beds by myself, and while it's not impossible, I've done it many, many times and I know what I'm doing, and it just makes it much easier to have someone there to help you. And also another thing is that right when you unbox a mattress, there's a really good chance that it might have a bit of an odor to it. It might be a little misshapen, and it might feel extremely soft. Like when you lay down on it, you're gonna sink all the way down to your foundation or your floor maybe. And this is just because it's been compressed in that plastic for so long and just needs a little time to fully inflate and reach its proper firmness level. So if you unbox a bed and it looks totally wrong, don't worry about it, it's perfectly normal. Once the mattress arrives at your door, not when you start sleeping on it, that's actually an important distinction. It's when the bed shows up. So if you leave it in the box for a week or two, then you're actually cutting into your 100-night trial period. So you get a little over 3 months to sleep on the bed to really form an opinion on it to determine whether or not you like it and it suits your needs. If you decide that it doesn't for whatever reason, you can return it within the trial window and get a full refund. But if you wind up keeping the bed, you're looking at a standard 10-year warranty. Now, there is actually kind of a curveball with the policies for Allswell because Allswell is actually owned by Walmart, and you can occasionally find an Allswell mattress in store. And if you buy one in store, the policies might be a bit different, and you can sometimes order an Allswell mattress directly through Walmart.com as opposed to AllswellHome.com. So just make sure you're paying attention depending on where you buy it. Those policies might change. But the policies aren't really the reason you're gonna be purchasing a mattress. You're gonna be purchasing a mattress for a lot of other reasons, which we're gonna get into now. And we're gonna start with the overall construction and feel of the Allswell brick mattress. So the Allswell brick is a hybrid mattress by default. This means that it uses coils as its primary support layer as opposed to foam. When we talk about all foam beds, it means that under the cover, the bed is comprised of entirely foam layers. And when we say hybrid mattress, 99 out of 100 times that just means it uses a combination of coils and other foams under the cover. So you have a thick layer of pocketed coils as the main support layer, and then you have 2 inches of transition foam. Allswell calls this their high density foam, and it's gonna act as a buffer between the primary comfort layer and the coils underneath. It's gonna add some responsiveness and a bit of comfort as well. And then the primary comfort layer of the Allswell brick mattress is a pretty thin layer of copper infused memory foam. Now, there's a lot of brands that use copper infused memory foam, and they talk about all the benefits of the copper, like it's supposed to smell better and help wick away heat. I'm not really sure there's much to that, but it certainly can't hurt. Now, Allswell does their cover a little bit differently than a lot of other mattress brands in that it's kind of a comfort layer in and of itself. So they call this their firmer quilted panel. So the overall feel of the Allswell brick mattress is what you would expect with this construction, more of a firm foam feel overall. This means that you don't really sink into it very much because that memory foam layer, while it's there and offers you a bit of pressure relief, it's very thin. And the feel of the mattress is more dominated by the firmer quilted top panel and that layer of transition foam underneath the memory foam. So you don't really sink into it much, and it is gonna be plenty responsive. So if you're more of a combination sleeper, it will be really easy to rotate between sleeping positions. And given the name Allswell brick, this kind of feel is, kind of expected. Let's start talking about the firmness level of this mattress. And when we first received it with the name brick, we expected it to be one of the firmest beds that we've ever tested. And while it is noticeably firm, it's not gonna be out of control firm. So in our test, we found it to be close to a medium firm, maybe a hair firmer than that, which is gonna make it a really nice option for back, stomach, and certain combination sleepers. In general, if you are a primary back sleeper, you are going to be looking for a firmer mattress like this. This is because if you're sleeping on a soft mattress and you're sleeping on your back, there's a really good chance that the center third of your body can actually start sinking below the rest of your spine, which can actually cause lower back pain over time. Kind of the same thing goes if you're a stomach sleeper. Side sleepers, on the other hand, generally prefer softer mattresses that help create their pressure points at their hips and their shoulders. So a firmness level like this is going to be most ideal for back and stomach sleepers. If you spend some of the night on your side, you can probably get by on it. But if you are a primary side sleeper, I would steer clear. So the firmness and feel of the Allswell brick mattress can easily be described as firm, although maybe not quite as firm as we were expecting. A medium firm is going to be plenty firm for most back and stomach sleepers. If you're looking for something even firmer than that, make sure you look down below in the description. We should hopefully have some additional options for you, including some best lists. Let's move over to a few considerations for couples, namely edge support and motion isolation. The edge support refers to how well the outer edges of the bed hold up under pressure. So if you are sharing this mattress and you wind up sleeping on the outer edges for whatever reason, you're gonna want it to hold up and not get that roll-off sensation. And because this is a firmer hybrid bed, it's gonna do just fine on edge support. Some more higher end hybrid beds will have the outer edges of the mattress with extra reinforced coils. This doesn't really have that extra reinforcement, but it's not really gonna be an issue. When it comes to motion isolation, it's going to be pretty average. A all foam memory foam bed is obviously going to be the best at isolating motion. On a mattress like this, you will feel some motion transferring through the mattress if your partner tosses and turns, but modern pocketed coils are so much better than old school inner springs at isolating motion. Again, I don't see it being a huge issue. Maybe if you are an extremely light sleeper, you might run into problems occasionally. And then let's move over to the subject of pricing. This is probably the last really big thing you're gonna wanna know. And Allswell as a brand is one of the most consistently affordable brands that we've tested. And the Allswell brick mattress is no exception to that. A queen size, before you factor in any discounts, is gonna be only around $700, and $700 for a quality hybrid bed is a very nice value proposition. Now, Allswell tends to save their sales for major holidays. I'm not sure which one is coming up next. I'm recording this in February. But if you go to Allswell's website and put in your email, you can usually get a 15% off or 20% off for your first purchase. So you can probably find some kind of discount for Allswell year round, but if you're looking to save the most money, I would wait around for some big holiday. Mattress brands will change their prices around sometimes, so make sure you look down below in the description for what's current on the Allswell brick and any deals we're able to find to help save you some money. And that leaves us with the question, who should think about getting the Allswell brick mattress? And I think that's a pretty easy question to answer. If you're looking for a mattress that's noticeably firm and you're on more of a strict budget, you can't really do that much better than the Allswell brick. This bed is noticeably firm, and if you are more of a back or stomach sleeper, you'll probably enjoy it. And considering it's only $700 before you're factoring in discounts, that makes it a really nice value. In fact, two of my friends were looking for a mattress just like this, and they wound up with the Allswell brick, and they have slept on it for a little over a year now, and they really like it. So let us know what you think. Write us down below in the comments. What are your thoughts on the Allswell brick mattress? Let us know. And again, make sure you look down below in the description for all the resources you need to help you with your online mattress search. If you found this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But that's going to do it for me. This is Owen, Seen at Home, and I'll see you in the next one.